Hey guys, so today I guess it's kind of sudden, and I'm gonna be rapid firing videos for a little bit actually. Probably gonna back off some of the team building videos, but I'm in part of a UCL type tour. You know, there's a draft league, kind of like fantasy sports, but it's a draft league. And so the draft happened today actually. We got the draft results here. I am representing the Boston Bisharps. We got the Washington Weaviles, Saugatuck Sandslash, Detroit Pyroar, the Brooklyn Blastoises, Boston Bisharps, Chicago Bonets, Finnish Blizzards, and Calgary Hydro Cannons. So the draft happened. I'm pretty happy with my draft picks. If we go over them, so first pick we got was one mega. We got one OU pick, one mega pick, two OU picks, two UU picks, three RU, three NU. So this was my pick. Charizard, and I'll go over my reasoning behind all of them. Charizard Mega X is just a force. It's like a dominant wrecking ball, you know. With Dragon Dance and Tough Claws, like this thing just it runs a pretty common moveset, but it does have some versatility. You know, Earthquake, Roost. I could run a Will-O-Wisp set. But it just really got a lot of packing power. It is S ranked in OU, you know. So when I was looking for my second pick, I was looking for things that Charizard X struggled with, which is Clefable's not a it doesn't really like Clefable. It kind of struggles with Pokemon. I mean, specifically one of the biggest things actually is it wants hazard clearing. And so Excadrill was an awesome pick that I got second. I was really glad that nobody else picked it because Excadrill runs an awesome Choice Scarf set, an awesome Assault Vest set, an awesome set under Sand. So my second pick, I was really indecisive between I was actually, yeah, so I got Excadrill. I really wanted Excadrill here. I'm glad I got my first two. So I had my choice of Latios or Tyranitar for this one. Like, those were the two that I was deciding from. There were a couple other big guys left. But I really wanted Latios because Mega Venusaur was the only Pokemon that Mega Venusaur was the only pick that of this kind of bunch that my core couldn't really handle very well. So I really wanted to find a way to beat it. But I also really like the idea of having sand support for my Excadrill in situations. Plus, I really needed a Stealth Rocker, and Tyranitar's Choice Scarf set's also pretty viable. So I decided to go for Tyranitar, and I figured there's some pretty good Psychic types in UU, and that meant I really wanted Rionkulus, just because Rionkulus is hard hitting. And I was really kind of upset that Rionkulus was actually the first UU pick to go. But I ended up getting to use well, my dog's barking something. I ended up getting to use Gothitelle here, who was was really surprised that this was a UU Pokemon. I thought this was OU, but Shadow Tag plus Psychic really just threatens so many people. This is exactly what I was looking for. Fits the bill. And for my next UU pick, I went for Whimsicott, just because Whimsicott's super utility useful. You know, really offers a lot of options if you want it. Yeah, honestly, like Taunt. He's a good for breaking stall. Even though most of the teams look pretty offensive, like everybody seems to have gone with like a hyper offense type team. Whimsicott can really just put in work in a lot of different ways. It has not great bulk, but you know, with investment it'll work, and it offers a lot of just like ways to kind of force opponents into situations that they don't want to be in, which is what I was looking for. So these are my OU and UU picks, and next we'll go to my RU and NU picks. These Pokemon tend to be more situational, but Alomomola is actually a Pokemon that is really bulky. Kind of helps me if I want a defensive core. Really puts the pressure on, like in terms of just getting it walling a lot of stuff. Really, the only way to beat Alomomola reliably is with a really powerful like Grass or Electric type special attack, or which Charizard can usually handle. Hint, hint. Or you have to Toxic wear it down. So I'm pretty glad I got Alomomola. At the point of RU, I didn't really know who I wanted to go with, but Alomomola really stood out just based on everybody else's picks as a Pokemon that really could offer me some options. Maybe get some monster switch passes in there too. Scrafty was because I didn't really have a good fighting type. And Scrafty, has some really good options with Intimidate, Moxie, and Shedskin. These are all three really great abilities. I could go for a Life Orb or Leftovers. It's really bulky, decent attack stat. It's got a great move pool. So it really just gives me some really good offensive options. I was really looking for Pokemon that could stand their own in the OU tier, even if they were in lower tiers, because these are the Pokemon that are gonna have to face it. So look for Pokemon that you actually occasionally see in the OU tier, and some of these are actually pretty popular. Amoonguss is a great user of this move Spore, and also a great defensive pivot with Regenerator. Just Spore is really just super useful. I saw Amoonguss, I was like, I want Spore, I want Spore, I want Spore. I was surprised that I hadn't remembered to get it earlier in the RU picks, but I was lucky that it was still there by the time I got to it. Spore, Giga Drain, all those. It's going to be super useful, I'm hoping. Archeops, because by the point RU, I was like, what I could go for is still like a super offensive lead, maybe. Or somebody just, like an offensive, not pivot, but like just offensive, somebody just lead with, put a lot of pressure on my opponent right off the bat. Archeops kind of fit the bill. Archeops offered me, like potential Stealth Rock lead plus a Suicide lead. Defeat just kind of sucks. That's why it's in RU, I guess. But I'm hoping I can make some use of it. Garbodor was pretty cool because Garbodor was a Spikes poke. Can offer me some Toxic Spikes. Decent-ish bulk. Gunk Shot makes its attack pretty good. Aftermath helps. So kind of like a weird form of revenge killing. I imagine these 6 Pokemon will be used situationally, while the Pokemon on the other list will be used pretty much exclusively. Like, those Pokemon will see action in almost every game, as these Pokemon will be fit in based on what my opponent's team threatens me with. Next we got Quagsire, I didn't get Clefable. I don't think Clefable got picked, actually. I kind of wish I had picked it, but also, like, I'm really happy with my 3 OU picks, so if you don't feel like I'm missing out too much, but Unaware, just, super useful. Quagsire's got some good bulk to back it up with, defensive investment, and then I can just really put on the pressure with able to wall a lot of setup sweepers that are kind of predominant right now. Bisharp, Talonflame, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Altaria. It really just pressures a lot of these Pokemon that are going to be putting a lot of pressure on me. A lot of the setup Pokemon throughout the tier. And that'll help me out a lot, I think. And plus Scald, Toxic, Earthquake, Reliable Recovery just makes it a great set. Alright, so I'm probably going to be making another video today, actually, going over some team building. I might try to make the videos, as I make them, I might try to release them over time, just because right now I'm going to be putting out like 10 videos in like the next couple days otherwise. So I might try to extend them over time. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I just want to see this bulk. Yeah, that's some solid bulk right there. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll be able to see you guys in the next game. See you later.